My man Czar make tracks like this.
What's going on, y'all? I want to give you my top three products that I found the most interesting at NAMM. I really wasn't excited for this year's NAMM show. These trade shows, to me, in my opinion, they're starting to give us the same thing over and over. However, I want to give you the three products that stood out and were the most unique, in my opinion. But with that being said, there was a lot of cool products introduced. PreSonus announced a couple new mobile interfaces. Lynx Aurora got a full makeover. Not only did they come out with a new line of Aurora converters, but they also completely redid the faceplate, which was really interesting. Antelope Audio announced the Orion 32 HD for HD users, and Mog Audio came out with a compressor. So, all of those I found cool, but these three products that I want to talk about are three that I want in my studio right now. The first one is going to be the Luke Audio Y56 tube condenser mic. This is a tube microphone that comes with three different capsules. And what that's going to do is provide you with three different voicings for the mic. So, as they're advertising it, three mics in one, and that's actually what it is with three different capsules. And to take it even further, I asked them would they be releasing more capsules in the future, and they said yes. So this is a really interesting concept, and though they're not the first that I've seen with this concept, they're the first that I've seen at this price point with this concept, and on top of that being a tube mic as well. I'm really interested in hearing this, and just a reason why it's so genius to me is that when I'm recording vocals, usually if I'm not getting the sound that I want, I'm going to switch out the mic pre first. Typically the mic is the last thing I switch out because it takes a lot of time to switch out a microphone. I guess if you have multiple mics already set up, that's one way to go about it, but if you decide that the mic is what's giving you the sound that you don't like and you want to swap out the mic, that takes time. Well, with the Y56, you can just take off the capsule and pop in another capsule, and I could do that quicker than even switching out my mic pre, because with switching out the mic pre, now I've got to gain stage again and get my levels back right, which can take a little time, not as long as switching out the whole microphone. So I really love this concept of switching out the capsule. So I'm really excited to check out the new mic from Luke Audio. The next thing is the Serpent Audio Splice 500. So I met Mike last year at the Summer NAMM, and he was showing me the Splice, which is a 1176 with a lot of new features added to it. Y'all know I'm not a fan of clones. To me, if you're gonna clone something, at least clone it and make it better. Don't give us the same exact thing. And that's why I was a real fan of the Splice. And he told me that he was trying to get it in the 500 series then, and I told myself there's no way he's gonna get everything that's in the Splice into a 500 series module. And here we go at NAMM. It's there and available at the show. It's going to launch spring in 2017, according to the website, but I can't wait to get my hands on this. Out of the 1176s that I have used, me messing with the Splice, I will say that it's been my favorite 1176, and honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the 1176, so not only did I find 1176 I liked, but now it's in the 500 series, and to take it even a step further, I don't see any features missing from the rack mount to the 500 series. A lot of times when you go from the rack mount to the 500 series, you got to sacrifice somewhere and give up some features. I've got to ask Mike, but from just looking at the front panel, I don't see any features missing from the rack mount. So that's a huge plus, and this is another piece I really can't wait to get my hands on. And lastly is a product that wasn't at NAMM, but it was announced during the time of NAMM, so I'm going to count it as a NAMM announcement, and that is the Chroma from Louder Than Liftoff. So I've been a huge fan of Louder Than Liftoff gear. Y'all seen my review of the Chop Shop, and currently considering their product that they released after the Chop Shop, which is the Silver Bullet. Now there is the Chroma is a basically a single channel of the Silver Bullet. Really cool to see this come in the 500 series. What the Silver Bullet is retailing at 2,000, and the pre-sale price right now for the Chromas are $599. So even a pair of Chromas is a lot cheaper than the Silver Bullet. And with that being said, there is, I won't say features missing from the rack unit to the 500 series, but there's different features that you would have to access by a jumper. But they're still there. And the Chroma actually gives you an option to put a color module in as well. So I'm thinking of really picking up a pair of these and checking them out as well, or also the Silver Bullet. I'm still looking at that. Honestly, between the two, I think I would rather have the Silver Bullet just for the more real estate and have all the options available to me versus changing them by a jumper. But again, being able to shrink this product to a 500 series is very impressive. It looks beautiful, and one thing I've got to give credit to Louder Than Liftoff for is, all of their gear has a unique style to it, and I'm really digging that. They're really going with that Louder Than Liftoff spaceman theme, and it's really cool to see. Again, just a beautiful, beautiful piece of gear here. So those are the three products from NAMM 2017 that I'm most interested to get my hands on. All right, I'll catch y'all next time.